Welcome to my video update on the development progress for the Steam VR simulation of the 1851 Great Exhibition. Looking at the hand controllers, we can see a new feature labeled Guide. We will use this to move quickly to the first exhibit for this update. On the menu we select Fine Arts, Sculpture, then press Next 2 times to select Foley John Henry, and finally select The Mother. This is now a 3D model, created using photographs provided by the Royal Dublin Society, where this sculpture is now located. Now we turn west and head along the nave to the Sheffield Court. Here we find a 3D model of a cast iron fireplace mantelpiece by Henry Hoole, which is now located at the Kelham Island Museum in Sheffield. We now move into the Sheffield Court. Looking around the top of the walls of the court, we can see the banners displaying the names of various exhibitors. Most of these are taken from various illustrations. On the west wall, we can see Spear and Jackson's medal-winning 5-foot diameter circular saw blade. Turning to the north end of the east wall in the section devoted to Thomas Turton and Sons is an exhibition razor. It is engraved, W. Greaves and Sons, Sheafworks. Greaves was dissolved in 1850, the steel and tool side of Sheafworks being acquired by Thomas Turton and Sons, who continued to stamp the Greaves names on their edge tools. On the east side of the southern wall are cases containing scissors, shears and penknives by T G Wilkinson. These are now owned by Bradford District Museums, and are currently loaned for display at the Ken Hawley Collection at Kelham Island Museum. Just to the west of the Wilkinson cases are 2 exhibition files by Hiram Younge. The one on the left was a commission for Sheffield United Filesmiths, and is now at Kelham Island Museum. The one on the right was a commission for J. and Riley Carr, and is now part of the Ken Hawley Collection at Kelham Island Museum. Leaving the Sheffield Court by a southern exit, we turn west and pass through the agricultural section. Here we pass between the stands of Garrett and Son, Crosskill, Barrett Exall and Andrews, and Ransoms and May. We then pass behind the sculpture of William Wallace, towards the extreme southwest corner of the building. Here we find the beautifully carved cabinet by Richard Ellis of Harrogate, which was used to display mineral waters. The cabinet was built by Ellis himself, who was a master cabinet maker. The cabinet is now on display at the Royal Pump Room Museum in Harrogate. Don't forget the simulation can now be downloaded from Steam. It is free of charge and always will be, although best when used with a VR headset. If you don't have a headset, it will also work in desktop mode, using your monitor, keyboard and mouse.